Hello, Steve from Willow Ash Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you do want to hear more information, we can just set up a quick 5-minute phone call. If not, no big deal. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free tips and strategies in the video that you could actually use and apply them right to your site. All right, so we'll talk about 3 things here. We're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. So I'm going to start with content, and I'm on your homepage just looking to see about how many words of content you guys have. And Google really recommends having about 1,500 words of content, all the way up until about 2,000 words. And looking at your page, you guys probably have maybe around 400 or so. And one other thing that you do have, though, is a blog, right? So the reason that Google wants that much content is that if you have that much, they know you're offering a lot of information out there for people, and they're actually going to rank you higher for it because you would help bring people into Google, and that's what they really want to do. But a blog actually offers the same idea, right? Where people love blogs, they're going to look at them. It offers a lot of information, tips, strategies, and you guys have a lot of really good information. You've got some nice pictures here. You have nice titles and all that, and they look really good. So that can actually work almost the same way as the content. However, when it comes to having both, it's never a bad idea, and you really can never have too much content. Throughout this video, I'm also going to show you Baker Roofing because they're one of the top results in the area, and they're getting a lot of the online business right now. So I'm going to show you their site because if you want to move up in the rankings, why not look at the company who's doing it, one of the best in the area. All right, looking at Baker's page, you can tell that they do not have 1,500 words of content either, and they don't have a blog unless it's hidden in here under one of their other pages. However, they are in multiple locations, and they are covering a lot of keywords, so that's really one way that they're kind of bringing in that many visitors. But we'll dive into more of that in a second. But one other reason that you do want to have a lot of content on your page is the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can actually put into that content. So just as an example, I've put in roofing Charleston, South Carolina. It's got a lot of volume attached to it. It's also what new customers are going to search if they're looking for a roofing company in the area. First thing they're going to find are these ads at the top of the page. And the second thing they're going to see is this map section. The top 3 companies show up here based on citations. This will bring us to our second topic. And citations are just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. And next we're going to get into the organic section. This is where we start to see the results show up for our search. If you search anything into Google, you're going to get 10 results on every page. So if you want to be on the first page for anything, for any result or keyword, you just have to be in the top 10. So these all show up based on what we put in, which was roofing Charleston, South Carolina, so we can rank the results accordingly. Number 1 is going to go to Baker Roofing, 2 is going to go to charlestonroof.com, 3 is going to go to gaf.com. All right, so next I've taken your website, willowwashroofing.com, and I've put it into a program called Ahrefs. This just allows me to see how your site is performing. First thing I noticed, you guys have your headers up here, and you've got your name as well as a keyword. So that's a really good thing. Great job with that. This allows Google to actually find you a little bit easier in searches. All right, and then after that, we're going to dive into our third topic, which is backlinks and referring domains. They really work hand in hand. So referring domains are just websites that you're essentially affiliated with, and they have links on them that bring people back to their page. Those links are actually the backlinks. So right now you've got 120 backlinks on those 35 pages. A perfect example of this would be Facebook Business. So if you had a Facebook business page for your company, Willow Ash Roofing, that would be your referring domain, and the actual part where it says your web address and you put in this address here, that would be your actual link. So when you click it, it's going to redirect you back to your site. The more sites that are pointing back to yours, the higher Google's going to put you for their trust here, their trust meter, and that's the UR, which is this 23. The higher this is, the more easily you're going to be found for searches, and it's going to bring you actually more keywords. So right now you've got about 73 keywords coming in. that you can be found for in searches, and this is what's bringing in your visitors. And right now we can see you're averaging about 26 visitors per month. So what I want to do next is I'm actually going to click the keywords so we can take a look at them. And the first thing we see is your business name, Willow Ash Roofing. That's a good thing. It means people know who you are. 50 people are searching you by name right now. You guys are in the top position, number 1. So 1 through 10 would get you on the first page, as we mentioned. And being number 1, typically you're going to get you capture about 20 to 37% of the actual volume. So we can see of the 50, you're getting 17 right now that's coming to your site. I'm going to skip down to Ash Roofing, which I know is just another part of your name. But 30 people do search that every month. And you guys are in the 9th position, so towards the bottom of page 1, and you're capturing 1 of the 30 to your site. And then if we were to skip down, let's see, I'm looking for one that's more of kind of a buyer intent keyword. And I'm not, okay, here's one, roof repair, Charleston, South Carolina. This is a good one. So 50 people do search this, and you guys are unfortunately ranked number 56. That's going to put you on page 6. So as a result, you're getting actually 0 of the 50. The reason why that is because we found 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. So you really do have to get on that page 1. So all of your visitors, for the most part, are coming from these top 3 right now. And they all have to do with your name. So you're not really capturing many new customers, or at least that are searching online. This one here, you're getting a little over half of a person. So you might be getting one from it every now and then. But you're really just getting a lot of the ones that have to do with your name. So quickly, I want to hop over to Baker here and show you what they're doing. We've got their name up here in the header as well as some keywords. They've got about 1,500 referring domains, sending them back 19,000 links to their site. So really, they've built these up, which of course makes their trust here and their power a lot stronger. So because of that, they're going to be found for 4,900 keywords. And that's bringing in a pretty big number of just over 10,000 visitors to their site every single month. So let's take a quick look at a few of their keywords. And because Baker is in a few states and they do have many keywords, I'm actually going to just go ahead and put in Charleston to cut it down to what we're actually kind of talking about today a little bit. So we've got roofing companies in Charleston, South Carolina. So 150 people do search this every month. Baker's number 1, so they're going to get 50 visitors of the 150 coming to their site. Roofing contractors, Charleston, South Carolina, they're number 1, so they're going to get 28 of the 80. If we scroll down, you'll kind of just see how many number 1s and top 10s they have. And you see the traffic just starts to add up. That's all of their visitors. And that's just for one area. The more you have, the better. And you can add all of those keywords as well and capture from all of those. So typically adding about, targeting those first 3 to 5 keywords in the first few months, that should bring in about 100 visitors to your site. 100 visitors usually translates to about 20 to 30 actual phone calls for you. And depending on what your ratios are, that should be between probably 2 and 4 jobs a month. Now that you guys have all the information, there's really 3 choices, right? If you're not looking to grow or add any more customers, you don't have to do anything with it. If you guys are looking to grow, maybe you have someone that already works on your site, or if you guys do it in-house, you could definitely show them the video. It will help them. And the third option is if you guys don't have anyone that currently works on your site, then you could reach out to me. I'll actually follow up with you guys anyway in a day or 2 just to ask if the video was helpful for you. And if you have any questions, then feel free to ask those. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a great day.